All right, are we? Yep, we're live. Okay. So there's a lot I have to say, but currently the silence is killing me. So I'm uh get my Spotify here, my DMCA free copyright music. Get my thing. There we go. Okay, it's all set. We're good. We are good. Okay. So, first of all, I'm finally updating my PNG tuber model. That's the whole point of the stream. Um, we might play some games later after the update has concluded, but seeing as, it's stream time and I'm doing this, I thought I might as well do all the stuff on the stream. So I got my images here. Currently I'm exporting them. This one is, very much nerd mode, nerd focused. I guess I can be the first toggle, but let's get the standard the standard stuff. Currently I have the majority of my toggles here. Where's the regular eyes? There we go. I'd say that's. I mean, this is adorable. I'm not gonna pull punches. This is literally just me as a slime. We've also got triangle mouse, both varieties. Got your nerd, got your brisk. Not sure what I should have as the default. I guess I'll have my I mean, this is a good enough default. Let's turn off the green screen real quick. There we go. So yeah, the majority of the drawing I already did yesterday, and so it's not really all that much. Colon 3. I'm not sure exactly how to name these files because we have talking and linking. I guess I'll put a standard 3 standard. Perfect. So now we have this image in our things. I can pop this in. Let me replace image. Slime Laris. This. There we go. I mean, we don't have anything for the talking, but at least the basic slime. Which, yeah, we gotta draw a new mouth for that, so let's get to work, shall we? I don't like how it's flickering, so I'm gonna yeah, there we go. Currently, I actually got a new stream deck, like, earlier, I wanna say like a week ago. Pretty damn good stream deck. I thought they didn't make stream decks anymore. Whoa. But, here we are. So anyways, let's get drawing, shall we? So we have the colon 3 mouth here, so if I'm gonna... There we go. Yes, I draw with my mouse cursor. This is, I'm no artist, so I've... Okay, that's god awful. Switch to the 7 pen. There we go, and then we have... this, and then is that good? No, that's god awful. Yeah, this is a little bit rickety, so I'll get better that, and then I think I'll just use my ellipse tool. I found that in recent times the ellipse tool has become one of my best friends, because like, I mean, just look at this. Look at that. Okay, well, in this particular example, it don't look that great, but you see my point. You see the vision. My artistic craft. I am very much artistry. I'm both artistic and autistic. Quite frankly, a devastating combination when one truly thinks about it. So good until a little bobble at the end. No, I can fix it. I can fix just about anything. A little bit higher. There we go, and then we have should I make that bigger, or was that good as is? No, it looks awkward. Something like this? No, I ruined it. Let's find something like that. And this. God, no, that's ugly. It's okay, we'll get... Actually, that might just work. So we have mouth closed and mouth open. Mouth clopen. Yeah, alright. I'm happy with that. So we have mouth open. Save as PNG file. 3 talking. Boop. So now if I go back to this, see, it works. It's actually it's a little too small in my opinion. I wanna let's fix that, shall we? I think I'll also completely disable. Oh god, what have I done? No, I broke it. No. Ah! What have I done? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I could turn the blinking off, because I haven't touched VideoTube in its actuality for a long time. I think that did it. I think we're good. I do think that I want to make a better mouth. So we're gonna start over. This works for now. Let's see, we have the original right here. So then if I do it like this, and then something like this. Ah, dang it, my hand slipped. Come on, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Doesn't look half bad, actually. You know, we're gonna save that, and then we're gonna do something like this. Yeah. I do want to. Oh, you see that flicker right there? Yeah, I honestly don't know if I can turn that off entirely. I'm pretty sure I can't, unfortunately. So for now, we're just gonna have we're just gonna replace linking images to be the same as what we're currently using, so that way we don't have to deal with that. I think I'm a little bit too cute. I think I made myself like with the eyes. Oh wait, I think I already have a toggle actually. Hold on, let me move over here. And then we have the you know what? I think for the nerd one I'm gonna overwrite Mr. John PNG Tuber. Now luckily I did already save everything, so let's just I have talking assets for this one, so if I just, there we go, we got the, let me turn off all my, well, in a flash I'm gone. Gonna disable my desk for now, of course, just for now. We're gonna have this, because I know this is the proper image. Yep. Let's get the regular, the nerd stuff, shall we? So we'll switch to nerd eyes, apply glasses. Where did I put the nerd? Oh, there it is. Boy, but I did not mean to enter screenshot mode there. But yeah, that's perfect. That'll do just fine. Save as nerd standard. So you have nerd standard here. And now I'll replace the closed mouth image right here. So now we have nerd standard. Look at me. Actually, it's 69. Actually. I'll change the actual animations and such of the model. Here, let me, I'll move myself a little bit so that way you can, so you can see me better. I am aware that I am slightly floating in circles. These models were, the animations themselves were technically intended for the human model, and it worked better with the human model, but honestly I think it looks fine. Now let me switch the eyes. Turn that off, and then no, for the blinking on this one, I think I'll make it like the triangle brackets or whatever. Adds a little bit of poisonality, you know? I get some poisonality on the slime. Yeah, look at that. Look how snazzy you are. So beautiful. File, save as, nerd, standard, blinking. We have nerd standard blinking. There we go. So now if I just change this last image to something like this. That's perfect right there. That is beautiful. Now what I would prefer is for the slime to like bunch up a bit, you know, like slightly bounce more, not in the way that, like, you know, the animation bouncing, but whatever, it works. Works good enough. I especially love the little apple finger pointing up emoji that's been painted red specifically just for this occasion. I am very good at my job. I say as I'm unemployed as hell. Oh, well, what's this? Never mind. It's nothing. It's nothing. So now we gotta work on, the next step. Which shouldn't be too big of a problem, I don't think. We just gotta, what other toggles were there? Because we have nerd. Actually, I should rename this to nerd. And I should probably also set up my new Stream Deck to be compatible with the OBS, because currently it's not actually connected to the OBS, but I can still, like, here, you see this cursor? Here, I'm gonna put my cursor, like, right here. Now, somewhere you can clearly see the cursor, right? Now, watch this. I'm gonna boot up my auto clicker without even touching my keyboard or my cursor. Ba-boom! Just like that. Just like that. Hold on, let me, I'll pull up the Stream Deck app so I can show you what I'm doing here. Like, look at this. I've already set everything up where, like, no, we have all the buttons. We can open OBS and VideoTube from here. We got soundboard. Now, why would I need to play the Jeopardy buzzer noise? I don't know. I don't care. I can also text spam. Boom. I'm already 800 past character limit of the YouTube chat. Like, here, if I pull up my OBS, I can show you. Here, you see this chat? That's the wrong one. Just like that. So I have one of those, you know, fancier Stream Decks that have, like, the, little knobs on them, all the little bells and whistles. I can change my audio as well from here, because it's got a crank. See, I can also boot up most of my games from here, which I'm not gonna do, not yet. You aren't prepared for the games yet. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of this nerd. Toggle, not gonna lie. It's good for jokes, but I'm not going to have it as my main toggle. Not really. But we have the happy toggle at least. Hold on. :3. There we go. So yeah, we'll have this replacing the happy toggle soon enough. And now, do we have blinking on this thing? I don't think we have blinking on this thing. Yeah, let's fix that. So take off the glasses, take off the eyes, pop back the main eyes, give it that soul, and then take off the nerd mouth. Yeah. We do got a decent mouth. Actually, was this one used for that? Yes, it was used for the nerd toggle. That's fine. It's fine. So I think for the blinking one, we're gonna have it something like, you know what? It feels too slimy, actually. I don't know. Oh, yeah, by the way, here's the finger. Finger is not necessary, not yet. But we have the finger at least. You know, I'm good. It's really killing me. Hold on. We have the wave move. We have jump. Yeah, let's... Can we just disable amount X, so that way it's up and down like that. Thank you. There we go. That's perfect. Much easier to position. Still gives the illusion of breathing. We are doing just fine right now. Gonna go full smart mode. Yeah. So for the blinking, I'm thinking of, yeah, just use the same mouth, and then for the eyes, we're gonna take the eyes off. There's multiple closed eyes. Actually, you know what? Let's make a copy of this layer, and then what if we just like flipped it around like that, something like this. Is it too obvious? Would people notice? I don't think so, but also, just in case, we're gonna draw it by hand for the authenticity's sake. There we go. Look at you, all snazzy. So now that we have this, save as, so what was the naming convention behind this? Oh yeah, 3 talking blinking. So we have talking blinking, and now we just gotta have the standard mouth, like so. You know, I feel like just a little bit more movement in there would be good, so we're gonna redraw the 3. There we go. And then, oh wait, actually wait, yeah, this is supposed to be a blinking animation, so we're gonna keep the eyes the same. Or will I? That's right, we're redrawing the eyes another time. Something like that. This. Move the originals. A little bit wobbly. I think so. There's a little bit of charm to that. We're gonna have 3 standard blinking .png. Alright, let's place to the model. So this one aligns with this one, and then this one will align with that one. Now I just got, whoa, forgot about state effects. State properties, here's blink interval. I'll be real, I completely forgot the original stuff for the blinking, so I'm gonna check this one. I feel like 200 milliseconds and then whatever this is. So it's gonna be like, I'm sorry, like if this full screen it like jumps over here, my apologies. So 370 and then 7. 370 and 7. There we go, and then blinking duration 230 seems good. Heck yeah, look at me go. I'm already becoming a bona fide slime. I'm becoming slime destroyer of worlds. I have 2 toggles, count them. 2 toggles. And all of them are beautiful. So, yep, alright, all of it's working. Boy. So, there are a few. Wait, music player. Pull. There we go. Problem solved. There could probably be a toggle to like turn off the hat or something, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy just having a model that's not gacha life, you know? It's surprisingly nice, actually. Be a little bouncy glitter slime. Yeah. I'm freaking glorious, I am. I'm an inglorious bastard. Of all the gacha life stuff, though, I'd say that this Halloween model that I've been using is probably like one of my favorites. So if I had to make a human-like model eventually, I'd probably design it off of this one. But for now, I'm gonna be a slime because a slime is gonna be like my my placeholder for now. Let me put myself on the ground. There we go. Being all slimed up and everything, it's gonna be my placeholder until I can get the full human model, the whole redesign, whole 9 yards. Just realizing how awkward the bow looks since it isn't shaded, but that's a problem for future me to handle. Yay! Sorry about that. So let's see what other expressions we can make with what I have, because currently this is... I mean, like... probably like the, like this. This would be good, I think, enlarging the eyes. Probably a good choice. Oh, that increases the distance between them, okay. That just looks awkward. Alright, we're gonna enlarge them manually. Unlike other people, I do not use my circle tool, my square tool, rectangle tool, whatever tool for my stuffs. No, that's too large. So what if I make it slightly bigger like this? What do you think of this sized eye? Something like this ish. So yeah, something like that. Or I could just duplicate this one because I like the look of this one, but make it slightly like that. Erase this mistake. As it is, as Bob Ross once said, I think, there are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. Which is also what my local crime boss says. Yeah, one eye is definitely bigger and a little more jagged than the others. We'll get around to that eventually. Actually, no, we'll get around to it now. Something like I'd say that's good. Well, good enough. We'll just put the normal eyes and then we'll crop this relative to this one like so, and then disable these. Yeah, looking better already. And then save as actually wait, I just realized for this one we're gonna have to implement a blinking animation, but the eyes are already closed. And this'll just be V1 of the model. We'll fix it eventually. I am, by all means, not an artist, so pretty much all of this was just pure improv on my end. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure we'll come up with something creative for the blinking eventually. Anyways, we have dash underscore dash standard. Very nice. I think, yeah, triangle mouth will work, but what if we just like, upscale that a little bit? It looks all blurry, pixelated, and weird. No, it's fine. We can just we'll draw a new one using this one as a template. Because I'm smart like that. So then we put like that, trace it, very good. And since we have the trace, we can oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Let's a little bit more trace work up here. There we go. Beautiful. Bootiful. Very bountiful indeed. So we have first face talking. Now we have to confront the inevitable question of what the hell do we do for the blinking animation? Cause like I'm not sure. Chapadalata, we're not giving him glasses. No way, no how. I know we're not going for the chill, the chill eyes, the U-shaped eyes, because I don't think that works. I'm just gonna draw a new set of eyes. Screw it. Alright, so right here we're gonna do Gonna do a fancy schmancy thing. We're gonna draw the lines, yes. I feel like eventually adding some... I mean, just some simple eyebrows would probably do the trick for a lot more expressionality, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, because actually I just realized, like, just now, that's gonna be my birthday, like, tomorrow. And I don't have any celebrations or anything. You know, I just realized this is my birthday present to myself, this model. You know what? Go me for making me such an amazing birthday present. I love you, me. So anyways, we're gonna have these eyes. We're gonna... These eyes good? They're fine. Could be better, honestly. We'll work on this one a little bit more. There we go. So if we this, then around. Too short, too short. Gonna do it in comparison to the other one. Just lengthen the side and then fix some stick in. And there we go. We got matching eyes here. Do 20 pen. Fill her out. Whoosh. Gonna thicken this line right here because I feel like it's not thick enough. Sometimes I wonder, does this slime pass? Hold on. There we go. Does this slime pass the silhouette test? And I'd say, honestly, probably not. But, I don't know, I feel like the bow makes it, you know, I'm not a major in character design. I never was. I don't think that's the problem here. But whatever. Whatever. Wah, 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 wah. At this point, I'm just making noises. So anyways, I'm talking. So, talking, blinking. Now we just gotta switch the mouth. Gotta make this mouth bigger. I feel like the mouth is not quite big enough. Yeah, look at him. Look how bored he is. Look at how sick of your shit he is. Yeah. We've got standard. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to fix up the standard one. Give me a second. I should probably label these layers, but honestly, it doesn't matter. We've got. How'd the mouth change back? I thought I made it. I made it larger. Whatever. Standard. Yeah. Already exists. Replace. Yes. There we go. We got all the new stuffs. Let's map this to the AFK one. So replace this with this. And then replace this with that. And then replace this with that, and then that with this. Look at that, beautiful. And then I just gotta increase the, there we go. I don't know what to call it besides what I already have it set to in the file, so yeah. Anyways, this one looks really bored. Not much to this one. We have happy, and then we have this. Look at me. Look how tired of your shit I am. Let's mess around with that blink interval and the blink duration. I'm thinking like 450 milliseconds, so we can really see those open eyes. You know what? Make it longer. Let's see here. Perfect. Shorten it just a little bit. Then we got, yes. Yes, it works. It works. It works. Look at me pointing my finger upwards like the nerd that I am. It works. It works, my child. I've spent a lot of time on this, and I now realize that my slime is perhaps a little bit dummy thick. This is fine. It's a problem I can solve later. Limelaris V2. God, I'm so cold. Why am I so cold? I'm not actually sure behind it, but either way, the Limelaris is currently functional. Could be ready for another set of streams, I suppose. I honestly, all day I've just been feeling very low energy, you know? Like, I stayed in bed for like half the day. I'm not sure what's going on today, if it's the air pressure or temperature, but yeah, I've just kind of felt this way, like, for most of the day, where I just go through the motions and watching, like, shitty television. All that jazz, yeah. Point is, the point that I'm trying to make, at least, is that this current state of the slime very much represents how I currently feel. And honestly, the lo-fi music is not helping. I'll disable the audio. I know that for a fact that that you can still hear, because it says, you know, says it on the audio stuff, whatever, that's still receiving the music. It's just my personal audio that's, yeah. See, I'll turn off the lo-fi for now. So anyways, we currently have 3 toggles. We have happy 3. We have the frisk face. Then we have the nerd. The nerd! Of which I am not. In fact, I am not a nerd, my friend. For you see, I am actually a geek. Yes, there is a difference between them. No, I will not tell you what the difference is. Wah. Honestly, I think the nerd one might be one of my favorites. Because I'm just letting myself get a little experimental with it, because I realized that, you know, as an artist, because technically I'm an artist now, by definition. I have free will and I could draw anything for a face. Not that it... I'm sorry, I just had a dissociation experience for a second. My brain is not functioning right now. It really... At least not on the... Very sneezy today, I will admit. I guess eventually I'm not having a stroke. Not yet. I probably will later after a stream, but that's a... Well, I might... Actually, or I might just take a nap. I'm not sure if it's sleep deprivation or if it's something in the Pop-Tarts. But yeah. Let's see what other expressions we can make with this. So I know there's eye shines, layers I should really... You know, I'll start layering the Oh, that's why the mouth isn't on that layer. It's because I accidentally drew it on the eye layer. It's honestly like one of my biggest issues. It's honestly just a skill issue with the It's mostly just a skill issue regarding the my use of layering, really. We have the nerdos, we have eyes, upside down, eyes. Oh wait, which one is the real one? Honestly, the distinction doesn't matter. And then we have the nerd glasses. These default eyes were never used because these ones are better. Ba 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 the ganda ba ganda. We have Tranglies. So we'll do this one as triangle mouth, then delete the other one, and then big free mouth. Open free mouth. Perfect. Sorry, my coughing is perhaps killing me a little. Let me... there we go. Sometimes the thing just turns off, and I have no idea why. I assume it's connected because it's connected to the Discord rich presence, or whatever it's called. Either way, I am sliming out like crazy. And I'm pretty sure it's not the correct usage of the word, but I'm a slime now, so technically anything I do is sliming. Yeah. Yeah. My brain. I don't think there's much other toggle I can do. Maybe using the new board eyes Yeah, something like this is like bored, negative, whatever. Got the grumpy. How do I make a rage? Because I want something that's very angry for a rage toggle, but I'm not sure how to draw that. Whatever, I've been working for like an hour and I've met my Wednesday stream quota. Expect to see the slime in next weekend's stream, because since I am a graduate now, hooray to me for being a graduate. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more actually, because I have more time for hobbies, more time with more time for editing too. So we're gonna have quite a lot of fun. Maybe do a little bit more alteration work on the model itself. Specifically the bow. I'm not happy that the bow is just two base colors. We'll fix that in due time though. For now, I'm just happy I have a functioning model now that is not the gacha life. Because honestly, I've been tired of the gacha life model for a while now. Even though I think it looks great, I feel like I did well, it's just not. It is just not. Because gacha life is kind of, I mean, the community behind it is gross. As a pit crew type thing, it's fine. It's just whatever. It is just. I don't think I just realized I don't think I set the. No, I did. The toggles are just a little off. So yeah, based off of some of my pre-existing toggles, I'll remap them accordingly. We have this one over the one with the phone. I'll probably switch my happy model to numpad 2. Or, you know what, I'll see if I can make the toggles toggleable on my stream deck, because if I can make them toggleable on my stream deck, that would be amazing. Actually, you know what, is that an option? You know what, we're gonna make a new folder here just for demonstrational sake. And then we're gonna put hotkey action hotkey. So if I do something like that, switch the model and then, oh shit, that actually works. I mean, it probably won't work for things like Minecraft that use the numbers, but for now, this works fine. The slime. So we have happy, preset 1. Then if I set from file, this, pop. Yeah, there we go. Shows up on my stream deck. Very nice. There's all sorts of weird options here to choose from. Paste from Flipboard. I do know that for this, you know, whatever. I'm gonna put all my character toggles into the streamer folder. Can I just pop that? Can I just pop you? Oh right, I can just. I forgot. I can copy paste into than toggles. See, there we go. So now I can hotkey 3. So we have numpad 3. Numpad 3 is this one. So we'll set that up, and then actually, do I even need to label these? Not really. EP. Well, we'll put it as EP for now. So 3, 4, 5. This one is 5. So hotkey 5. I just realized that the amount of toggles we can have on here is 7. So we can have 7 toggles on this thing total. Anyways, let me pull up the nerd one. Yes, this. Perfect. Nerd. I love this Stream Deck. Oh. Oh yeah, it does that. But yeah, we got all the toggles on here. Can press my little button board to change it without having to use the... Well, I guess I can still use the numpad because it's technically emulating inputs from my number pad to... You know what? Whatever. Sheesh. So yeah, I'll work a little bit more on the toggles themselves and all of these. Off stream probably. Because I've worked enough today. I mean, I got most of the stuff implemented, which is very good. Very, very good. But other than that, I do not have much else. I'm gonna look for more inspiration of toggles. Make it all fancy. Maybe I could have one where like the slime is drinking something. I don't know. I do feel like the nerd is probably like one of the most creative ones. I like that one the most. Wish I could stop fidgeting, but currently my ADHD brain is just going insane from lack of stimulation, I guess. I don't know, I've worked on the slime for 2 days, and now to see that's finally implemented, it's just great. I don't have any other words to describe it. It's just birthday present to myself. Happy birthday to me. I just realized that my last day of school is tomorrow. It'll be my birthday. I do not have any plans for my birthday besides eating cake and all that jazz. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. It's been an hour, so I think I'll shut down the stream. I don't have anything else to say. Happy birthday to me, and happy graduation to me as well.